By now, you've probably come to notice that chasing a man is not helping you succeeding in love. That is not helping you when it comes to dating men. And in this video, I want to help you actually stop chasing the man, because actually it is indeed not helping you in achieving what you want, and that is a healthy, loving, sparkling and amazing relationship with the man of your dreams. And in this video I'm going to be discussing 5 mindset shifts that you need to make, or that you can make, so you actually stop chasing the man. So what is actually going to happen is that you will be more in your feminine energy, your receiving energy, your trusting energy, and that is the type of energy you want to be in, because the man wants to be leading, the man wants to chase you actually, but once you chase him, he's gonna lean back, he's gonna do less, and it's not what you want. You want a man to chase you, and that will only happen if you let him do the chasing. So today I'm going to be helping you to be more in your feminine energy, to be more in your receiving energy, so he actually has the space to chase you. Yet, before I'm going to dive into the video, the 5 mindset shift that we're going to be making today, I want to give you my free gift. Because what is the case, what I see happening a lot, is that I coach beautiful, smart, amazing women, but they keep investing in the wrong type of men. And with wrong, I don't mean that they're always bad guys. And this is then also the trick. Mr. Wrong is not always very clear, and therefore I see a lot of women invest their precious time and their heart into men that simply cannot give them what they're looking for. And therefore I wrote the ebook 5 types of men you need to avoid during dating, and you can download this for free, so you start investing your time in the right type of men and you actually skip Mr. Wrong. So where can you get this free ebook? I'm gonna make sure that's in the description below, so you can download it and get it for free. So let's dive into the topic of today. So 5 mindset shifts we're going to be making so you actually stop chasing the man and you're more in your receptive, in your trusting and receiving energy. So number 1, let's dive in. Understand that what you're doing is actually fantasizing. So you meet a man and you're like, oh man, I feel so attracted to this guy. I connect with him on heart level. He ticks off so many characteristics of my man list. And you get so excited, like, oh, this could be the one. Would it be the one? Is he the one? Oh, and he's so smart and he makes me laugh and I feel so attracted and he's so charming. And what happens is that you start fantasizing in your head about this guy, that he could actually be the one. And there's nothing wrong with being enthusiastic, don't get me wrong. But once you really start to fantasize, this is gonna actually kick your chasing mode in. Because when he could be the one for you, when you really fantasize about this, because this is fantasizing because you don't know the guy. Yeah, there might be some things that are amazing about this guy at first sight, but you don't know him. You really don't know him. So what's going to happen when you start fantasizing is you get so excited. He's the one, and then this energy of chasing, of willing to have him, is going to kick in. So what I want you to do is actually take a step back and be like, yes, I'm very excited about this guy. He seems to be having quite some things that I'm looking for, but I'm going to take my time to get to know him because I don't know him. Yes, it all looks great, but let's take our time to get to know him. And that puts you in a more receptive energy, in a more open energy, and not so much in the masculine energy that's about getting from A to B, the doing, the strategizing to make things work. So that's what I really want you to do. So number 1 is know that you are living a fantasy, and stop fantasizing and be more like, oh yes, okay, he seems amazing, but let's see how things develop over time. So you're a bit more leaning back and seeing what's going to happen. Second, do know that he is not the only man on the planet. So what I see happening a lot is that, and I was one of them, women have a scarcity mindset. with a scarcity mindset, I mean that they think that there are not many men out there that could be a potential match, or that this man is the only one that they could work out with. So this is gonna put you into a position where you think this needs to work. This really needs to work because there are not many men out there. And this is gonna actually not help you to stop chasing him. Because once you really like, oh, he's the only one, or he's one of few and there's not many men out there, this mindset is not helping you. I gotta be honest with you, it's not like there's a street somewhere on the planet where there's at least 50 men that could be a potential match. No, it doesn't work that way. I know. But once you have the scarcity mindset, this is not going to help you either, because this is going to make you chase even more. Because if you think that there's hardly anything, then you're going to want to make it work with this one guy. So do get into the mindset of there's many men that I can actually have a wonderful relationship with. He's not the only one. So that is number 2. Number 3, what I see happening a lot too is that women find their happiness in men. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to be with someone to extend your life, to even have a better life, a more joyful life. There's nothing wrong with that. But if this man is such a big part of your happiness and actually you're not really happy yourself, then this is going to be another reason to try to make it work and to chase him. So what I want you to do is focus on your own life and really be happy with who you are and what you do. Because this is gonna make you feel full already yourself. And he's just gonna be the cherry on the top. Yeah, you still want it. You still want him, yes. But you're already full yourself, so you don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it to be happy. And this is also really going to help you to not chase the man so much. So, and then number 4, and this is a huge one. I think this is the one that is below many of the others that I'm sharing with you today. And that is, you need to be working on your self-love and your self-confidence. Because what I see happening a lot is that women walk around with the thought of, I'm not good enough. And then what you're going to do, if you don't feel good enough, is actually sort of compensate that. So what you're going to do is put in the effort. You're trying to get him because you think you're not good enough to just be you, to be receiving. And this is a big problem, the thought of I'm not good enough, or I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not smart enough, or whatever it is that's going on in your head. And once you start to feel more, I'm good enough, I'm worthy of an amazing man, then you don't feel the necessity to prove yourself to the other so much, because this is what it's actually about, to prove yourself to the other. Because proving is more a masculine trait, it's more a forward trait, trying to get from A to B by proving yourself. And this is what is below. So therefore, it is very important to work on your self-confidence and your self-love. So the thought, the mindset actually of I'm not good enough is going to be eliminated. And then you feel good enough to actually attract a man into your life. And you don't feel the urge anymore to really chase him, because you're good enough and you can actually receive his energy towards you as well. So this is very important to consider. Really work on your self-love, and your self-confidence is a huge problem what I see with a lot of women, and therefore they actually start chasing the man to actually compensate for what they feel that the guy is not going to invest in them. So they start proving themselves to the man and they start chasing him down. Then number 5, and what I really want to inspire you to do is understand men on a deeper level. This, besides the other ones that I shared with you today, have really helped me to stop chasing men. I was also a person that chased men a lot. I was the one fantasizing. I was the one thinking that this guy was the only one on the planet. I was the one that wasn't focused on my own life. I was also the one that didn't have the confidence and the self-love. So I needed to prove myself, that I felt like I wanted to prove needed to prove myself in order to be good enough. And therefore I chased. But what has really helped me, and what I see with my clients a lot, is that by understanding men and why they need to chase, to understanding the balance between the masculine and the feminine energy, by understanding men on a deeper level, by understanding yourself on a deeper level, that this is very important. It's going to help you, because once you understand how the dynamics between men and women, how they work, and how you can build a successful relationship, this is really going to change your mindset as well. Because if you feel and you understand that a man really, really, really needs to chase you in order to grow feelings, because that is also really the case, then you will stop chasing, because you're like, yeah, this is actually not helping him to grow his feelings for me. So the combination of these 5 mindset shifts that I shared with you today are really going to help you stop chasing the man. And the 5th one is something that I can help you with. Because yes, this is, I think, my 5th video here on the channel, and I'm going to be building on this further on. So yes, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot more about men, dating, relationships, but also your own role into this. So yes, I will be sharing here more about understanding men and the dynamic in relationship, and of course in dating. But I always dive deeper in my programs, and of course also in my coaching, because here on YouTube very often needs to be quick. And I need to be taking you through this on a deeper level. I want to be taking you through this on a deeper level. So in 2023, I'm going to be developing a program where you will understand men and yourself on a way deeper level. So yes, I'm going to be sharing a lot with you here on YouTube, definitely, but I'm going to dive even deeper in my programs, and of course also during my coaching. So that's what I wanted to be discussing with you today, is that the 5th one is very important as well, to understand men, yourself, the dynamics, so you don't feel the urge so much to actually chase the man. Because once you understand him on a deeper level and what you need yourself on a deeper level, you're not going to do that anymore. So that's what I wanted to discuss with you today here in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. And before I wrap up, don't forget to get my free ebook, The 5 Types of Men You Need to Avoid During Dating, because that is really going to help you in understanding men and how dating actually works, and what type of men to definitely not put your heart but also your precious time in. So thank you for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I would say see you at the next video.